Here we are guys, inside of Fisch. The best rod in the game right now is the Ethereal Prism rod. However, there's a small problem. This rod costs 15 million cash, which is actually super difficult to go ahead and farm unless you guys use the methods which I'm about to show you today. I've got many different methods and also a lot of different rods that you guys are going to want to use in order to get the money to purchase the Ethereal Prism rod, which is going to allow you guys, once you have this, to farm super fast and super efficiently in the game. Let's go and get into it, guys. So let's go ahead and start off with the list of the top 10 money farming rods in the game that you guys are going to want to use. Hopefully you're going to have at least a few of the rods that I'm going to name on this list today, which you guys can then use for the methods and the locations that we're going to be fishing at later on to maximize the amount of money we can make and therefore make about like 15 million cash in under 24 hours. It's going to be crazy. So first of all, guys, the 10th best rod in the game for making money is going to be the Heavens rod, but you guys specifically need to enchant this rod with hasty, and also if you guys use seaweed bait as well. Unfortunately I don't have seaweed bait, but any bait that increases lure speed will go ahead and make this rod the 10th best rod in the game for making money. By the way, these are scientifically proven by an algorithm that these are the best rods in order for making money. I'm not just making this list up, guys. Keep that in mind. Next rod is actually quite a good and cheap one, which you guys can get even if you're a mid-game player. That's going to be the Volcanic rod over here, which you guys can purchase down in Volcanic Vents. This rod is going to benefit most from the hasty enchant and of course with seaweed bait. The 8th best rod in the game for making money is the Rod of the Depths. Specifically, guys, you need to enchant this rod with the Quantum enchant and also apply seaweed bait to it. That's going to make it the 8th best rod in the game for making money. The 7th best rod in the game for making money is going to be simply the Kraken rod enchanted with hasty. You don't need to use any bait with this rod to make it any better, but of course using better bait will help you guys make a bit more money. The next rod, guys, is the 6th best rod in the game. That is going to be the No Life rod, specifically enchanted with Quantum and using seaweed bait. Keep in mind, guys, you get this at level 500 for completely free, which is kind of cool. After that, guys, we got in 5th position, it's going to be the Rod of the Forgotten Fang. You guys need to enchant this rod with Quantum and use seaweed bait with it, and by doing so, guys, it's going to be the 5th best rod in the entire game for making money. Next, guys, we have the Auric rod. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't have this rod and it's actually super difficult to go and get. I wouldn't even recommend trying to get this unless of course you guys do have it. But the Auric rod is obtained by sunken chests, which can occasionally spawn around different islands, guys, and these sunken chests are gonna have a super small chance to give you the Auric rod. It's kind of impossible because sunken chests are so rare anyway. But if you guys do have the Auric rod, you're in luck because that is the 4th best rod in the entire game of making money. The 3rd best rod in the game is going to be the Seraphic rod, which you guys get for getting to level 1000. But specifically, guys, with the Seraphic rod, you want to enchant this one with Quantum and have insect bait. By the way, guys, if you are using the Auric rod, then use hasty enchant with seaweed bait, and also specifically you need to go to Merlin and purchase his luck at Sunstone Island because this rod has terrible luck. Anyway, guys, the 2nd best rod in the game behind the Ethereal Prism rod is going to be the Zeus rod, and I definitely recommend to farm up for this one first before you guys get the Ethereal Prism rod, because, guys, this Zeus rod is not far behind the Ethereal Prism rod. So for this rod, you want to either enchant it with Steady or preferably the Best Song enchant, and you guys are going to want to use seaweed bait and also Merlin's luck boost to go and make this rod the 2nd best rod in the game for making money. So definitely, guys, would recommend to farm up for the Zeus rod first. It costs about 2 million and you guys can purchase it after completing the Zeus trial down in the Atlantis area, guys. So now that you know which rods to use and I identified if you guys have any of these rods, if of course you do not, then I'd recommend to go and just farm up for the Zeus rod first. But once you guys have this rod or any other top end rods for making money, you guys are now going to want to fish in these specific locations. Stick around to the end, guys, because the last location is kind of crazy and it's going to make you guys a lot of money. So let's go and start off. The best, well, not the best, but one of the best locations for making money is going to simply be over in the Vale of the Forsaken. Now, in order to get to the Vale of the Forsaken, it is right at the bottom of Mariana's Vale, guys. I've already got a video on my channel which shows you guys how to unlock the Vale of the Forsaken. I would definitely recommend to go ahead and watch that video first if you guys haven't already done so. But we're going to make our way over to the Vale of the Forsaken. Now, the Vale of the Forsaken, I'd say it's probably the third best place in the game for making money, guys. But do not worry, because of course I've got other locations which are a bit easier to go to. I tell you what, please do not say I'm about to die here, guys. Unfortunately, I accidentally fell there, but luckily enough, I'm using my glider over here just to save myself. Definitely would recommend a glider on that obby over there, guys, because it's going to save your life in a few occasions. Anyway, guys, yes, so if of course you can't access the Vale of the Forsaken or cannot be bothered to go down here, stick around for my other locations which I'm about to tell you guys later on, which are definitely a whole lot easier to access, but they might not be as good, or they might be even better. It really depends, guys. I'll tell you why in a second. Anyway, guys, we are just going to come straight forwards over here. I'll tell you what, even when you set your spawn in the calm zone, getting to the Vale of the Forsaken with even glimmer suit boots is super slow. But anyway, guys, let's just come straight forwards through here and let's jump down. Okay, so the Vale of the Forsaken, guys, is, I'd say, the third best place in the game for making money. But let's go ahead and come through here. And I recommend personally, guys, if you want to get the best spot in Vale of the Forsaken, I'll tell you what, we've actually been lucky enough to get a Scylla boss spawned in right there, guys. But if you want the best spot for fishing in the Vale of the Forsaken, it's going to be right here. The reason why is because, as you can see, the water is like right down there, guys. So instead of like fishing from the top, you can fish from right next to the water, which just means that your rod is going to enter the water a lot quicker, which is awesome. And of course, while you guys are fishing down here, you can catch the Scylla boss, which is really, really cool. Anyway, guys, that is the third best place in the game for making money. Now let's go on to the best place in the game for making money, but it really depends on this very specific condition. Now, guys, if you want to make this next spot the best in the game for making money, then you have to make sure that you guys use server luck boost and Aurora Borealis events. By doing that, that's going to make this place a lot better. And this place is going to simply be the calm zone. Now, the reason why you guys are going to want to use server luck boosts, Aurora Borealis events, and other luck boosts to fish down here is because the mythicals and legendaries in the calm zone are a lot harder to get than any of the other places in the game, meaning you guys kind of need to use these boosts in order to actually make this place viable for fishing and farming in. Now, the good thing is about the mythicals and legendaries and stuff in here is that they are worth a lot of money. That is why when using those luck boosts, and of course when you're able to get these fish a lot more commonly, this turns into an overpowered spot. For that reason, it is the best in the game for making money. But I'm not going to be showing you guys this right at the end, guys, because of course for most of you guys, you're not really going to want to be spending Robux to get some temporary luck boost, guys. So that's why this place might not be best for everyone, but if you ever are in some server luck boost, definitely come down here. Now, the best place in the game for making money is going to be in Volcanic Vents, which is the easiest place in the Mariana's Vale to actually access. Now, Volcanic Vents, guys, specifically, you are going to want to fish there during daytime. The reason why is because in daytime, as you can see here, a lot of the legendary and mythical fish prefer to be fished during daytime, meaning if you guys fish there during day, you're going to have more luck, and that is why you guys are going to want to fish in Volcanic Vents at daytime. Now, of course, guys, you can go ahead and access that area super easily and super quickly, but make sure when fishing there, if you want to maximize the amount of money you guys make, use Sundial Totems. Now, it's not the end of the day if you guys do not fish there during the day, but it definitely makes it a lot better. So you guys can definitely AFK in the Volcanic Vents, but if you guys are actively fishing there and using Sundial Totems, that is going to allow you guys to make the most money. Now, that is all the different ways of getting to 15 million cash super quickly. By using those methods, guys, you're going to be able to farm up a lot of money really fast. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video here in Fish, and I guess like and subscribe for more.